What is up, everybody? Wildcast20 here today, and I'm going to explain Madden ratings. And now, what is the point of this video? I brought up a video like a week ago. Basically, it was telling everybody the top 5 quarterbacks in Madden 15, and Russell Wilson was is going to be a 93 in the new Madden, the base rating of Russell Wilson. Okay, and I basically went on a tirade about how he shouldn't be, and I went on to say like stats are based off of, or your ratings are based off of your statistics from last year, and based off of that, he should not be a 93 overall. And that's not just a knock on him; that's a knock on this EA overrating players. They always do. And so I got a lot of comments, people saying back like he won the Super Bowl, so obviously he deserves to be that, and people telling me also that ratings aren't based off of what you did last season, which makes no sense. And also people that said that there's actually a person who said that he should be a higher rating, like an 87 or 89 or 97 or 98. And so it's like, okay, so I want to just go ahead and just say, first of all, I've been playing Madden since Madden 99 or Madden 98. I've had all the Maddens from that point till now, and I've been playing Madden for years, so I know what I'm talking about. And it's not even just know what I'm talking about, it is obvious. Okay, every single Madden, you're like at the beginning of Madden, I'm not talking about Ultimate Team, I'm talking about the base Madden, the regular teams, online head-to-head seasons, or whatever they have them call them now, head-to-head online for regular teams. Seahawks, Broncos is what I'm playing. Your stats and the team stats, the individual player stats, is based on what you did last year. I obviously know the Seahawks, the Seahawks, will be the highest rated team in Madden next year because they won the Super Bowl. But that doesn't mean Russell Wilson's a 93 overall quarterback. I think that EA Sports even has messed themselves over as far as like ratings. I think they forget what that means. They've been, with Ultimate Team, they give everybody 99s, and so they kind of just like forget that 93 overall is a pretty high rating to start the game out. And not to mention, he's the same rating as Tom Brady, who had over 4,000 yards passing last year with minimal options passing wise as far as his receiving core. And not even having Gronkowski, he still had over 4,000 yards and had a very good season. I think they were the second overall team in the AFC. So, I mean, definitely way more impressive season. And he's the same rating as Russell Wilson. I understand Russell Wilson won a Super Bowl, but he was carried heavily by his defense and his running attack with Marshawn Lynch. So you can't sit here and tell me that he deserved to be 93. And you can't, I mean, I honestly think, come on. We all know that Kaepernick's probably a better quarterback overall. We know that for sure that Andrew Luck's a better quarterback. I think RG3 is a better quarterback. I don't mean, when RG3 had a healthy season, he was better than Andrew Luck that season. So, and won the Rookie of the Year. So don't sit here and tell me Russell Wilson's a 93 overall quarterback. I'm explaining this because people were telling me I didn't know what I was talking about, so I just wanted to come out and say. And yes, the ratings are based off last season. That's exactly why, like Aaron Rodgers is a 98 this game, and he was hurt half of the season. But EA understands that he was hurt, and if he wasn't hurt, he would have had a great season. So they gave him a 98. Like, it's about 80% of what you did last year and about 20% in your career. And that 20% bumped. Like, Adrian Peterson didn't have the best statistics for running back last year, and that was LaShawn McCoy. But since we know Peterson was, apparently Peterson was hurt last year a little bit, like he had bad ankle or something. He had a tweaked ankle, like all season basically. They're like, all right, Peterson had a monster year the year before. We're gonna bump him up, and he's still gonna be the #1 running back in the game. So it's just like it goes back and forth between what you did last year / your career achievements. But it just kills me that people in the comments can like sit here and argue with me about Russell Wilson being a 93 overall quarterback. And they're like, well, he won the Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl too. Does that mean he's going to be, right up there with the best quarterbacks of the time? So that would be like a Brett Favre, a Peyton Manning when he won the Super Bowl. Kurt Warner. Would he be that good? John Elway. No, John Elway was retired. But no, that, like, seriously, does that mean he's up there with the best of the best quarterbacks just because he won the Super Bowl that one year? No. So it just doesn't make any sense. Leave a like and comment down below on what your thoughts are on the subject matter. I think that I explained the Madden ratings perfectly. You get based off of last year, a little bit of what you've done throughout your career. If you've been hurt, if you were hurt for a while the season before, they kind of give you a little bit of a leeway, a la Aaron Rodgers being a 98 overall, and he hardly played, but they understand he would have had another big year. And it's a little bit, and also a little bit of a projection of what you're going to what you're going to do this year. So leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more Madden content. As always, WatchGuys23 signing out. See you guys next time.